This is my favorite workflow for the World Cup in GMI Studio, and today we're going to build it together from a complete empty canvas. By the end of this video, you're going to know how to take a single selfie and turn it into a fully animated World Cup broadcast clip, complete with crowd noise and that live TV camera feel. We're going to do it all on one canvas, and along the way, I will share the little tips and tricks that make these node workflows so much smoother once you know them. First thing every workflow needs is to go ahead and open the workflow canvas. On console.gmicloud.ai, you can go ahead and click the menu on the left-hand side to find the Studio menu. Under Gallery, you will find all the current workflows that we have available. You can also create your own workflow by clicking Create Your Workflow here. This will open up a pop-up that asks you the name and description. You can go ahead and click Save, and this will end up in your workflows so that you can go ahead and reference this for future work and future edits. This is a Bria demo that we just made earlier. Let's go ahead and open this up. Give it a few moments to load and you will see the workflow canvas. You can go ahead and open the node menu on the left-hand side. These are all the nodes we have available, from our model nodes to our assets and so on and so forth. In the node menu, let's go ahead and add an image upload node. This is the image upload node, and it does exactly what the name suggests. You click Choose File, and drop in any photo, and the node hands you back an image URL that every other node downstream can use. I uploaded a simple photo of an AI-generated boy. The whole magic of this workflow is watching a simple and ordinary photo become something completely different. Notice this little output port labeled image_URL. This is how nodes talk to each other in GMI Studio. Everything flows through these connections, and once you get comfortable dragging wires between ports, loading workflows start to feel like sketching. Two quick rules about connections before we go further, because knowing these will save you a lot of confusion later. The first rule is that types have to match. An image output can only plug into an image input. A video output can only plug into a video input, and so on down the line. GMI Studio enforces this for you, so if a wire refuses to connect, the ports are telling you they speak different languages, and you need to find an input that expects the type you are sending. The second rule is that workflows always flow in one direction. Data moves from left to right, from outputs into inputs, and a node can never feed back into something upstream of itself. There are no loops on this canvas. That one-way flow is what makes workflows so easy to reason about, because you can trace any result back through the wires and know exactly where it came from. Let's go ahead and add our first model node. On the left-hand side, go ahead and click Model Library, and let's add an image editing node. This is Bria FiboEdit. Bria is one of the most impressive image models available in GMI Studio, and FiboEdit is their instruction-based editing model. You give it an image, you give it a plain language description of what you want, and it rebuilds the scene, while keeping your subject intact. No mask required, no Photoshop skills required, just a sentence. First, let us connect our photo. Let's go ahead and connect image URL to image URL here. That single wire is all it takes. Now the model knows what image it is working with, and all that is left is telling it what to do. I am pasting in a prompt I prepared earlier, and here is a short version of what it says. It asks FiboEdit to place him in a packed football stadium wearing a Spain jersey, and it includes the match stats from my notes so that the scoreboard graphics in the scene feel authentic. You can find a full prompt in the description if you want to follow along word for word. This is the Bria FiboRestyle node. Again, I'm going to go ahead and connect images to images or image URL to image URL. Only one of these prompts is needed, and both are optional. This one does exactly one job. It takes your image and reimagines it in a completely different visual style while preserving the composition, the pose, and the character. We have a style drop-down menu, and to copy our demo from earlier, let's go ahead and click Anime as the style. Now that we have an anime stadium shot, let us make it into a video. Let's go ahead and add a video model. And let's use SEEDDANCE 2.0 for this workflow. We wire the restyled image straight into that port, first frame image, which means SEEDDANCE treats our anime frame as the opening shot and animates forward from there. I'm going to go ahead and paste the video prompt now. The video prompt asks SEEDDANCE to animate the image into a live football broadcast crowd moment, like a TV camera that has just cut from the match to the audience, giving SEEDDANCE a camera context like that. Telling it what kind of shot this is supposed to be makes a huge difference compared to just describing the content. This one is in the description too. Lastly, let's go ahead and add a preview video node under Assets. This allows you to preview the video in future iterations of this workflow. And here we can connect file path to file path or video URL to video URL. Then you can go ahead and clip the top right play button to run your entire connected workflow. So let us recap what we just built. 1. Uploaded photo, a Bria FiboEdit to drop him into the stadium with match-accurate details, a Bria FiboRestyle to shift the whole scene into anime, and SEEDDANCE 2.0 to animate it with sound. And lastly, a preview video node to bring it all home. Okay, and on screen is our final result. If you build your own version of this, I would love to see it, so tag GMI Cloud when you post it. You can try swapping the style dropdown, or try a different sport, or even your own photo. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.